Hello, Illumineers and fans of the most flavorful theories on Earth. I am the Warlock Lever, and you've entered the Theory Room. Just watch out for the red string. That bit's over. If you're still watching after that bit, thank you and happy Halloween. We're only a couple weeks away from having the Rise of the Floodborn cards in our hands, so I wanted to go ahead and cover theories and ideas about what we can see in this upcoming set, grabbing sources from across the web that I have discussed with people on Discord and other socials that have piqued my interest and I feel warrant some further exploration. So let's go ahead and dive in, shall we? On Tuesday, October 24th, we got a glimpse into a sub-story for the next chapter in which Donald and Minnie are both diving, looking for lore, as we see on Donald's flavor text. You go ahead, Minnie. I'm going to see if there's any lore over here. This is our first card to mention lore and the character's search for it. For one, it shows us that lore really has been spread everywhere, even down to these watery depths. We also see the artwork starting to share a space a little more, so we can actually see these stories unfold in the cards. Now with the post, we got a short story. What started as a carefree diving adventure in Lorcana soon turned into much more. Their Illuminator companion had asked them to stick together, but when Donald turned his head for a moment, Minnie Mouse disappeared. We see on Minnie's card she's at a location that looks very similar to Ursula's lair. Does she run into the Sea Witch? Had she found something else entirely? Something seems to have caught her eye. We'll just have to wait and see, I suppose. This theory comes from XRiz on Discord, and while looking at what's been revealed so far, they come up with the theory that we will be getting a special set of Floodborn glimmers that show Dreamborn glimmers progressing in their field. Our first example that we saw, of course, was Cinderella Knight in Training, getting the Floodborn variant of Stouthearted, where she's a full-fledged knight. While we don't have any other full sets yet, we do see some potential candidates for this theory. For Amber, we just had Rapunzel Gifted Artist revealed. Perhaps a novice painter is on the horizon. Amethyst has Arthur, Wizard Apprentice, so maybe we see a Floodborn fully realized Wizard Arthur. And Emerald, we have Belle Hidden Archer as our Floodborn, so maybe our shift target is a novice huntsman, though maybe not an Emerald. Ruby, we have Mulan Soldier in Training, so a great warrior incoming potentially. Lastly, for Sapphire, this is my own personal theory that Gaston Intellectual Powerhouse is our example for Sapphire. Perhaps his shift target could be a novice strategist, or an engineer maybe. Regardless, it's going to be interesting to see this list fill out and see if our speculations turn out to be true. To be completely honest, I thought I was done speculating about the crest bearers for a while, but here we are with Tigger, one of a kind, with a ruby emblazoned tag on his cape. I do wonder if this just means that these are characters that we'll see pop up in the story trailers, or if there will be some reveal that these crests hold some power of their own. Nope, the bit's over. But this theory is a fun one, especially for the fans of the Sword of the Stone film. We've seen Merlin and Madame Mim battle it out with the reveals over the last couple weeks, and while this was going on, my fellow Canada resident content creator Jonty from the Inkwell predicted that this battle would finish off as it does in the movie, with the Dragon Mim and Merlin, both taking the legendary slots for Amethyst. Shortly after, he was proven half correct with Madame Mim. However, it has been hinted that this battle isn't over. So could the other half of Jonty's theory be proven correct? I hope so. I mean, we all know that Jonty is sometimes right. Here's an interesting one that was originally brought up by Cameron from the Lumineers of Magic Kingdom, asking if there's a lore reason for a card being uninkable. So myself and several others talked at length about what uninkable could mean from a story standpoint. We initially thought about these being characters that exist in Lorcana already, but the fact that we have uninkable Dreamborns, the characters that are thought up by Illumineers, already dashes that theory. So we thought, what if these characters are ones that were already here because of the original Illumineers? Potentially glimmers we're resummoning through study of the works of the original Illumineers, or they exist because of the original Illumineers, so the disappearance severed their tie to them, and are now uninkable because of that lost connection. If so, that begs the question of what the lore implications of the fishbone quill being able to ink these uninkables means. Is this more evidence pointing towards Ursula being behind a lot of what's going on? We definitely need more evidence to continue this theory, but what do you think? Is there an in-story reason to have uninkable characters? That's all that I have time for today, but let me know your theories on what we may be seeing in the upcoming set in the comments below. And be sure to subscribe so that you can catch the next batch of theories as they come out, as I'm sure there will be plenty more. Take care everyone, and I'll see you on the next page. Be good. I'll never get to audition for voice play now.